Robertson, founder of the On Purpose Woman Global Community and founder and publisher of On Purpose Woman magazine. I'm here to share the speaker portion of our Connections Over Coffee gathering of the On Purpose Woman Global Community. Cheri Martin is speaking on Navigating LinkedIn for Lead Generation Success. And Cheri is known as the social visionary for her approach to the art of social networking as a LinkedIn coach, trainer, speaker, social media strategist, and founder of the LinkedIn Mastery Jumpstart program. With more than 25 years of online marketing experience, Cheri assists her clients and audiences in eliminating social media overwhelm with easy relationship marketing strategies and simple systems so that they can increase their visibility, credibility, and profitability on LinkedIn. You can find out more about Cheri on her website, socialvisionary.com, which is also in the text of this video. Cheri, thank you for being here with us. And every time I read your bio that you've been online for 25 years, I'm thinking you must have been like right there at the gate waiting for the internet to happen because you jumped on it so quickly. So I just had to get that out.
I was a teenager. Yeah, right. All right, I'm going to start by showing my screen. I'm so excited to be here today, and I've got a PowerPoint to kind of keep me focused, and that way make sure I bring that up. There we go. All right, and I probably should bring it to the beginning, right? As we start here. Again, Jenny, thank you very much for this community and allowing me to come and share some of what I enjoy sharing, which is LinkedIn. I mean, I really love using LinkedIn, and my mission is, as I work with others, I want you to also see that you too can love LinkedIn and enjoy it and see the results that it can really provide for you. And I'll talk a little bit about what we spoke about in our breakout room in just a few moments about the term lead generation. But I wanted to start off with just by sharing with you that when I think about navigating LinkedIn for lead generation success, I think of this: opportunities are like stars. You may not always see them, but they are always there guiding your path. And this is how I see LinkedIn. This is how it has always been for me. I have actually been using LinkedIn since 2007. This is the very first platform I ever jumped on and started using. And then it was Twitter and then Facebook. Facebook today is where most individuals are most active as far as, building community and such. And they kind of neglect LinkedIn. And it's not because they don't want to be here, they're just not sure how to be here. And that's what I really want to share with you, because whether you are new to LinkedIn or a seasoned user looking to elevate your business's online presence to enhance your lead generation capabilities, your LinkedIn lead generation journey really begins with a single goal, and that is unlocking professional opportunities and high quality leads. Now, in our breakout rooms today, I put a question out to every member, and I asked them, what comes up for you when you hear lead generation? I mean, what feelings does that term invoke in you? And I know myself that it used to. I mean, I started my business, when I was first working in my business back in 1998 with our first online marketing company, I was in charge of sales. And so one of the things that I realized is that sales scared me. I didn't want to be like that sleazy car dealership, and I got to say if there's anything wrong with car dealers because I have a beautiful new car thanks to a car dealer, right? But I also realized that so many individuals think of sales as frightening. They're not quite sure how to approach someone, but we know, especially as sole entrepreneurs, we need to get the message out about our business. And some of the emotions that were shared within our group here before we came on live was that I know in the group I was in, they said the lead generation is kind of technical. One person said they really have no clue what to do with it or how to create leads. They would love a different term. The term was kind of, too technical. It is, I loved one of the ladies in the group was sharing, and that was Tina, that it's really a process, it's a mechanism for communication. And then other people that mentioned today was, it's kind of got cold calling and it gets that icky feeling. It's something I really don't want to do. I mean, there were a lot of different mixed emotions here. And I'm here to say that when I now look at generating leads as exciting. It's fun. It's relationship marketing. It's networking. It's just an activity that we have to do. We don't want to focus on getting leads. We want to focus on meeting new people. We really want to focus on getting and having an opportunity of having conversations with individuals that don't yet know us. So shift that term. And my coach, Vicki, who's here with us today, is just a marketing term. Let's get rid of that marketing term. Let's just kind of push it away, shove it off, and think about what we can really do to have our networking be more exciting, like today in the On Purpose Woman networking meeting today. It's so fun meeting new people and having conversations. And when I think about the capability of, and I'm going to use the word generating leads because we do want to gather individuals and people to us and attract them to us so that we can have that opportunity. When I think of that, with LinkedIn especially, there's over 900 million active members globally here on this platform. And LinkedIn has really withstood all the many social platforms that have been popping up over the years. And it's proven not only to be the longest running, but also the fastest growing social media platform in the world today. And that really it just boggles my mind to know that there's so many opportunities here that we are not taking advantage of. That's what generating a lead is an opportunity, again, to have those conversations with individuals. This image here is an image from HubSpot. They're a marketing platform. And a few years ago, they conducted a study with over 5,000 businesses and found that LinkedIn traffic generated the highest visitor to lead conversion rate. And that conversion rate, as it shows here, is 2.74%. And you can see that's 3 times higher than either Twitter or Facebook. Yet I talk to so many individuals that just stay on Facebook because of community, and which is great. However, I truly believe if you're not tapping into the opportunities here in LinkedIn, you are really kind of cutting yourself short a little bit, because there's so many more professional individuals here that are here to do that. Be really, I guess, networking. I call it kind of the virtual chamber of commerce. That's what LinkedIn is. Everyone is here to meet new people and have conversations. And LinkedIn has really evolved from that simple professional networking platform now to a powerful tool for lead generation. And with its extensive base of user base of professionals and businesses, LinkedIn offers numerous opportunities to connect and build relationships with potential clients and customers. And again, that's how you are going to be able to grow your business, is by building a larger network, by having more conversations. So how do you really generate those leads on LinkedIn? That's the question I'm asked all the time with individuals in my LinkedIn Mastery, individuals I work with one-on-one. And I will say that the key to gaining opportunities and getting high quality leads on LinkedIn is just to harness LinkedIn's incredible power for your business. Think of it as one of the most amazing relationship marketing platforms there is. So that's how we can shift our mindset from thinking leads, but by just thinking of relationships and connections. So the first strategy that I want to share with you is how you really need to make your profile a landing page. There are a number of businesses, especially solo entrepreneurs, that don't yet have websites. So tap into LinkedIn as that website. If you do a search for someone, usually a LinkedIn profile will rise higher in the search than a website. So you have that opportunity, and it's a free tool to use. Now, what you want to make sure you're doing is keeping your profile current and on point, because it is that first impression when someone comes to the platform and they do a search and you pop up and they go to your profile. That very top area, the introduction area, is going to make that first impression, and it's going to determine whether or not they're going to scroll down to read more. And it's really going to reflect on who and how you serve as well. That's what it should be doing, that landing page. Think of, if you have a website, what do you have on your website that showcases your services and attracts the right individuals to you? Also, you want to make sure you have that inviting and welcoming profile photo, not a logo, and not a selfie. But if it's a selfie, a lot of people can put a camera in front of them and do a nice professional photo and get it out there, but don't make it a selfie with a number of people. If you have a uniform that you wear and you want to have that in the photo with you, that's fine. But what you really want to focus on is, if I came to your profile and I saw your photo, would I be drawn in? How are you going to draw the people in deeper so that, again, you can have that opportunity to develop a deeper relationship with that person? So create also an intention, what I call an attention grabbing banner. That's that big cover image that's behind your profile picture. Think of it as a billboard. When you're driving down the road and the highway and you see a billboard, what makes you kind of stop and look at it, or glance at it as you're scrolling through? That's what you want scrolling by. You want to make sure that someone coming to scroll your LinkedIn profile has that same reaction, that they want to, again, keep reading and learning more about you. And as they scroll down, there's that about section, and that is kind of a summary of, what you do. You want to make sure that it is I call it a conversion type of profile, where you actually draw them in and you're writing for your audience and not for you. And above that, of course, in that introduction is your headline, and that kind of is a summary of your summary. You have 220 characters to really compel them and draw them in, so they want to read more down into that summary of yours as well. And then there's this new feature that came about a few years ago called the featured section. That should be right there, showcasing, highlighting specific events, specific credibility things that you've done. Perhaps you are putting on an event, perhaps you have been on a podcast, you write an article for a magazine. I showcase on my feature the OPW magazine, because I have articles in there. And even before I started writing, I showcased that there, because there's so much information in there, and it was part of an association I'm part of. So really think of how you can make your profile a landing page, so that when they are there and landing there, they're going to scroll down and learn more about you. And the second strategy is connecting intentionally. I know that Andrea today talked about those intentions. We really need to focus on intentionally connecting as well, and be strategic in building those connections. Don't think of everybody and anybody as that connection for you. You really want to focus on the individuals who fit in your ideal audience. Who are they? Develop that network community. Again, these are the individuals that are going to help you to grow your business, because you're getting involved in their network and they're getting involved in yours as well. And you can focus on top tiers as well. Those, not just clients, not just focusing. This is kind of how you can get out of that mindset of generating leads. Focus on individuals that you can develop such a deep relationship with. Maybe you're going to collaborate with them, or perhaps they could be a great referral partner. Think broader. And that's going to help you stay grounded as well, so that you're not just focusing on leads. Because again, I know that feels yicky, right? But if you focus on relationships and ideal connections, that's going to help you become more, you're going to have more joy on the platform as well. And then the third strategy is be visible and rememberable. What I mean by that is, you want to be known before you're needed. Think about that. If you're not there and you're not visible, how will people get to know you? And when you are there, in order for them to really get to know you, you need to be visible consistently. And that gives them the opportunity, again, to get to know you before they really do meet you. So how you do this is to engage with your connections and what I call potential clients by commenting on their content. It's really more valuable to post and comment on your connections posts than it is to really post yourself. You're going to be seen by more people. You'll not only be seen by your connection, but their connections as well. That's how, again, you build your community, is by being seen by more people. It gives you that greater reach. And by showing up in their comments, then it's going to even expand your visibility within the LinkedIn tool so that more people get to know you. And when you're doing that, don't just hit a reaction. You want to make sure you're leaving some thought-provoking comments. Give a little bit more than just, hey, great job, or thumbs up. You want to go into just a little bit more. Again, those individuals that are following on that conversation then may decide, well, I want to know who this person is, and they go to your landing page profile and learn more about you. And the thing you need to remember is there's that little notifications tab at the very top of your LinkedIn. Check on that every time you are on your platform, because that will bring up notifications of conversations that you're involved in so that you continue following up with that. That's how you keep being visible and rememberable, because, again, you want to be known before you are needed. And then we have the personalized request to every connection. Drop that "hi, let's connect" template. Make it personalized, really make it personal. Mention why you want to connect. Make it relevant, not promotional. This is not the time to try to sell your services. This is the time to see if there is a mutual connection here that you could really, again, build that relationship together. And think of this, even when you're receiving as well as giving out those requests, take a few moments and go look at their profile. See what type of activity they have. See what their profile is saying. That's going to give you the opportunity, again, to personalize those connections. And then the fifth strategy is create quality content that addresses your audience's problems and offers solutions. You really need to be clear in who your ideal client is. Who is it that you want to attract to you? And that's how that helps you to understand what they really want. And again, it leads to more conversations. And it also, you want to make sure that this is the opportunity for you, the time for you to really create content that resonates with your audience, make it valuable, make it beneficial, and keep your calendar on a regular schedule. Now, you don't have to be on LinkedIn every single day. Just make, ideally it's 2 to 3 times, or it's 2 to 3 times a week, generally during weekdays, not so much on weekends. But if you only post 1 time a week, make sure that that is a consistent time so that your connections, your audience starts looking forward to your post. They know that you're going to be there and be seen. And that is how you can really harness the incredible power of LinkedIn. Now, to unlock that full potential of LinkedIn as we wrap up here this morning, is you really want to be unapologetically you. And what does that really mean? It's being unapologetically you on LinkedIn is all about embracing your authenticity and standing out in a genuine and confident manner. When you are you, you're going to feel comfortable. You're not trying to be somebody else. That's why I loved hearing what each of you thought about what lead generation means. It's just like, don't think of that. Think about being you, being unapologetically you, because when you embrace your true self, it lets you personally shine through all the clutter and on LinkedIn, it sets you apart on a platform that's often associated with, formalities, creating a more honest and a memorable presence on LinkedIn. That's how you will be seen as authentic. And just focus on that, being that unapologetically you person. So people really get to know you, and they really get to learn how to trust and, know, like, and trust you, right? An essential step that you can really apply to embrace your individuality as well as sharing your unique perspective and showcase your personality and expertise on LinkedIn is by defining your authentic brand. And I think it was Ellen today said, and when she was sharing it, you want to bring your brand out to the world. This is the perfect way to do that, is by defining your authentic brand, highlighting your professional journey. It's in a way that really reflects your realness. That's how you build and solidify some great relationships. Express those personal qualities about yourself that make you who you are and what sets you apart from others, and by using conversation, I guess I should say a conversational tone as you are sharing to make your profile approachable and relatable. That's how you can really truly be unapologetically you on LinkedIn. Your unique brand is the foundation for being unapologetically you, and on a consistent brand presence. When you have that, it builds that credibility. And again, attracts the right audience and increases trust among those potential possible clients that you are wanting to naturally attract. So I'll leave you with this. Your journey is unique, so don't compare it to others. Focus on your path and your progress as you are navigating this platform of LinkedIn. Because when you are genuine, your personal and professional brand will naturally shine through. There's no doubt about it. And helping you to definitely connect with the right people and opportunities, and that will align with your authentic self. And just remember, there is no one alive that is youer than you. So thank you.
I'm going to mute myself. So, Cheri, thank you so much. I'd love to ask everyone here on Zoom with us to unmute yourselves, and let's give Cheri a big round of applause and yays for such interesting, amazing, wonderful information. So,
Fantastic. Thank you.
Cheri.
Thank you, Cheri. And I want to thank anyone who's watching this live or watching the replay. If you'd like to join us for one of our 9 free Zoom gatherings each month, or an in-person in Columbia, Maryland, Richmond, Virginia, or Tallahassee, Florida, comment below and I'll tell you how to do that. You can also go to my website, opwgc.com, which stands for On Purpose Woman Global Community, and find out all about the community there. Thanks again for watching.